Hello guys, hey, how you doing? This is Mr. Luke Evan Brooks. Welcome to another edition of Passive Income Central on YouTube. Now, if you are catching this right now, it's very important that you do some things. Go ahead and subscribe. There's going to be a bell notification every time you subscribe to this channel. If you subscribe, it's going to pop up and let you know when I do lives, when I post new content, and we post content quite often on this channel. I'm here to help you out, guys. I'm here to point out some things in regards to you living that rat life. And what I mean rat life, I'm talking about the rat race, working a 9 to 5, trading in your time for money, not getting rich, doing the same thing, getting painted the story that you have to be old and debilitated in order to live the dream, which is crap. On this channel, we're going to talk about how to grow multiple streams of income, how to get your mind right, how to get the steps going, and get everything in the right path. So I want to talk to you in regards to some of the things that you want to go ahead and put in play when starting a business. One of the things you got to do, and we're going to debunk some of these things, one of the things that you have to do is actually get your LLC in place. LLC doesn't cost that much. You get your LLC. Your LLC is a limited liability company. So basically you get the same benefits as the corporation minus the double taxation. Also you get protection too. So if something happened in regards to someone trying to come after you, they can't take your house, they can't take your personal property, any of those things, right? They can't do none of that stuff. The other thing that you want to also look at it too is that you are coming off as a business. You must step forward as a business, not a side hustle, a business. The second thing that you want to do is get your EIN number. Your EIN is going to be your employment identification number. You get that from the IRS. That does not cost you anything. You apply for it. Once you do that, they send you your information, and you will use that when you're trying to apply for credit. These things are critical. These are very critical when you're starting your business. Other things that you want to take in consideration too is to get you a website. Now, there's places where you can do a website. You can do your website on WordPress. If you want to do that, you can go to GrooveFunnels. You can go to ClickFunnels. Whatever you want to do, you can do that. But the thing is, you should be able to get someone to do the work for you instead of you trying to do it yourself, because you want this to be professional. This is your best foot forward. Things that you also want to look at is getting business cards. Business cards are very important. Even though you even do an online business, when you go into the bank, whenever you're trying to buy something, whenever you're trying to get things established, they see that you have a business card. You have a business card, you got things going in the right direction. When we're talking about starting a business also too, we're talking also about getting a business checking account. It's very critical that you get a business checking account, because when you apply to get business loans, business trade lines, you are going to be evaluated based on what you have off of your business checking account. So making deposits in there quite as often is very important. Some of you might be like, well, I don't have anything. You can still make deposits. If you got to transfer a little bit of your money in there, do it. You want to have this where it's strictly business, not dealing with your personal. You can get a guarantee loan off your personal, but the whole thing is that that can be tied back to you. Again, that's where the LLC comes in there, where you're a business. You don't want anything to be tied back to your personal. Things that I recommend to people too is to get your PayPal set up, get your Stripe set up for your business. PayPal, same thing that we have. They have tons of money that you can actually use to get yourself going. But again, they're going to go back and look at your business checking account, and your business checking account needs to show some statements going at least 3 months. So go ahead and start making deposits. They don't care about the withdrawals, they care about deposits. How much is this person depositing? Are they depositing stuff? Is this a legit business? Things of that sort right there. I also tell people you want to get your Square account. You want to get all these different accounts, because if you're going to have different forms of payment coming through, you want to be able to be accessible. Some people are not able to access certain sites or certain pay methods, so you want to have it available, right? Additionally, you want to make sure you get professional photography done, whether you're doing real estate, whether you're doing online business, you want to do it by yourself, get a professional photographer to take care of that for you. Now, one thing I tell people also too, you want to get a business loan. It's so important that when people call, it's showing a business loan, not your personal loan. I learned that the hard way. When I started off, I put my cell phone on there being slick. And guess what I got? Nothing but spam. Your business telephone line, you can separate that. You know who's exactly calling. If it's not for your business, then it's not them. It's not for you. I tell folks it's very simple. All these things that we're talking is very simple. You can set this up in a day. I will tell people too that you want to get yourself listed on the Better Business Bureau once you get that website set up, and then start applying for loans. If you need to get loans, I recommend you getting business loans because it's not the same thing as a personal loan. This is not going to go against your credit because they use a different system. You want to use other people's money to grow your business on the initial start. They can loan you tens of thousands of dollars up to millions of dollars. I've seen it before. You just have to get your hand in the pot and take charge of that. You want to be able to get business credit cards too, because you want to show like, hey, we have these expenses coming in. And I like the business credit card because at the end of the day, you can track all your expenses versus just you throwing out cash out there on a personal. That was one thing I learned that was a mistake for me when I started off. Other things that I would tell you to consider too is to get you a business logo shirt. If you're going to have staff members, they need to wear uniforms or shirts at least. Also, you want to take in consideration making sure that you are reaching out to other companies that you can associate with so you can get sponsorships. Sponsorships actually helps out too. If you're doing brick and mortar, it helps out because people see the logo. And you could do something local in town. You can actually get things posted in shops, mom and pop shops. You can do a lot of things that actually doesn't cost you a whole lot. You don't have to get a billboard. You don't have to stare around a commercial on TV. You just get little logo things that, hey, you mind if I put this in there? And it works the same way that we use the strategy for the vending machine, where you just pay a person so much and say, if I put this up here and I give you X amount of dollars, and sometimes they might do it for free. People see that, and then that's how you get people to start talking, want to know what's going on, want to know, hey, how can I get involved? So those are some basic things that you can do right now to start your business. I know it's a lot, but it doesn't take a lot of effort, guys. It's all on you. I also teach this on my online business course as well. You just got to click on the link down below. It's absolutely free. Take access on that. I hope that I provided you with value. I hope that you learned a lot from what I'm talking to you about. If you did, please give us a thumbs up, comment down below, and please subscribe. I'll see you on the next episode. Take care.